That's it? Just slap the logo and call it a day to sync in with the sound effect? Not even attempt to remake the same intro from the original game when it first came out? Because, yeah, you recreated the same intro from 2009, but this is basically the dehydrated, watered-down version. Just to clear up if you're confused on what version am I doing for this video, I'm doing both. The original and the remaster. They're essentially the same game, basically, just 10 years apart with little to no difference.
Welcome to Paradise City, the home of burnout driving. From the winding trails of White Mountain to the grid network of downtown Paradise, the city has miles of open road. Explore everything at your leisure. This is unlike any driving experience you've ever had.
And that comes to the expense of no fast travel. Of course, this was 2008. There were other games that were open world that did not have this feature. But in terms for the remaster, why not add such feature that will make traveling so easy from one event to another? Or from one junkyard to another. And I don't hate open world in any game. It's just, it gets annoying after a while when you have to go from one place to another, when with fast travel you can do it quicker.
Events in Paradise City finish at one of 8 locations, one for each point of the compass.
8? I mean, you couldn't make more, finishing literally anywhere that you can think of in Paradise? Okay, I can't play this cutscene with DJ Atomica talking because I need money. But what's going on here, he's just basically welcoming you to Paradise City, and then he's asking to take a picture for your learner's permit, which is the first license that you get when you first start. And then he will say something along the lines of, this is what I have to do for now, which is referring to a picture of like an avatar, a logo, or nothing. Instead of using a personal picture that you can take with a camera on your PS3, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, 360, Sirius XNS, PC, and Nintendo Switch for your learner's permit and the picture for your future licenses as you progress. The issue I have is, have Criterion ever thought this through? Of implementing such feature that people will be high IQ level to go outside of the box to use something personal. So, does every single car have a Fast and Furious transmission, or how many gears does every single one have? You know, it bothers me the fact that this game doesn't even have an odometer to show how fast you're going when literally every single game before this one had one. So, they made a racetrack for you to find, and you can mess around in there if you want to. And you can't do any events in there, which... I'm not saying that it's not possible. You can start an event elsewhere, like Road Rage or multiplayer, and carry those events over to the track and then do what you gotta do in there. But I mean, events exclusive to the track. Events like a circuit race or road rage, except you're not allowed to leave the track. Then again, if this track made the cut, it probably would have suffered the same fate. Can't complain much in having DLC cars in the remaster with no paywalls, but isn't it considered cheating if you use cars like the Hawker Mech right from the beginning? I know how exclusives can be at times, but you do know that we won't be able to drive these cars in like 10 to 15 years when the servers shut down. That's assuming if, I don't know, EA decides to do a GTA 5 and re-release it in 2028, or the community will keep the remaster alive on the PC for many years to come. Hey, I love the crashes, you love the crashes. Everybody loves the crash model, that's why we love Burnout, baby! But it's either crash games take too long, or they can send you somewhere you don't want to be after taking down an AI. I know the differences between a remake and a remaster, but adding updates like expanding the map with the racetrack that I showed you from the beta would have kept the game alive even more. And that's saying with what they've already have done with Hot Pursuit Remaster as I'm recording this, but tell me this. Would you rather have a game to come out again for its anniversary, but knowing that there won't be any type of DLCs or expansions to come out, aside from the DLC that it will come along with in day one? Or have that same game with all the DLC included to come out, but there will be more DLCs and updates to expand and enhance the game a little bit more than what the original could have? Just for the sake of keeping the game alive, and not just keeping the servers alive for 10 to 15 years until they die out. Aside from the music, which is still sensational, except for a few songs that may have been cut, but that's licensing. And the graphics, which you can decide whether they tried or not, which they did, if you notice the differences. So, yeah, that's all I have. And also, whatever else that you're gonna say that I forgot.